How strong is Yoriichi Tsugikuni? Yoriichi Tsugikuni, the strongest demon slayer in history, is known for his incredible strength and battle prowess. With his ability to slice through flesh and bone with ease, Yoriichi is capable of taking down any demonic opponent. His mastery of sun breathing and his swordsmanship make him a formidable opponent for anyone on the battlefield. The power to possess maximum and limitless mastery in wielding swords. Absolute version of enhanced swordsmanship. Variation of absolute weapon proficiency. Yoriichi Tsugikuni was born during the Sengoku era of Japan, and grew up learning the way of the sword. As he grew older, he became a formidable warrior, mastering the breath of the sun and becoming one of the strongest demon slayers in history. He was known for his devotion to his craft, and his willingness to put everything on the line to protect the ones he loved. Unfortunately, his story was cut short due to the actions of Muzan Kibutsuji, the ultimate demon lord. Yoriichi's strength and determination made him a truly formidable opponent, and his legacy lives on, even centuries after his death. As kid, he was able to three-shot his instructor without touching sword before that. Yoriichi is the only no person with the Demon Slayer mark that got past 25 years old, being more than 80 years of age and still being able to move like in his prime. His brother being second strongest demon, only below Muzan himself, states that he could never reach his younger brother. With characters like Muzan being able to, while being weakened and aged, hold back Gyome, Sanemi, Giyu, Obanai, Mitsuri, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and Kanao at the same time, and later one-shot all of them after getting serious. And this Demon King was trounced on his knees by Yoriichi himself. With his only chance to escape, Yoriichi is to split himself into 1800 parts and Abdu reconnect later. After Muzan exploded his body with great force into 1800 pieces of flesh, Yoriichi cut 1500 pieces on the spot, most likely a second, but the last 300 pieces were too small for him to cut, so Muzan escaped. Despite the effects of the Demon Slayer mark that caused slayers to die at 25 years of age, Yoriichi lived to be 80 plus years old. He then confronted his demon brother Michikatsu, now known as Upper Rank 1 Kokushibo. Yoriichi then went into a fighting stance, and Kokushibo noted that air felt very heavy with Yoriichi's menacing aura. Yoriichi told Kokushibo that he was gonna strike, but despite that, he blitzed Kokushibo so fast before Kokushibo can react. Afterwards, Yoriichi died, standing on his feet with his sword still red. Not even death can drop Yoriichi to his knees. His power and speed was no different from when he was in his prime. This was same Kokushibo who upscales from likes of Doma and Akaza. Doma being able to create a giant ice sculpture which should probably scale to the top 3 upper moons and everyone above them. And Akaza, as the upper rank 3 is superior to Zohokuten, the upper rank 4 who has the combined strength of Karaku, Sekido, Aizetsu, and Usogi, and he fought and eventually overpowered a marked Giyu Tomioka. He should be massively superior to Kaigaku, who is relative to Zenitsu. Zenitsu then goes to Blitz and suppressed Kaigaku. Zenitsu mimics the speed of lightning with his breathing and can even surpass it. Kaigaku then releases his lightning attack, which Zenitsu blitzes past without even being hit. This feat should put Zenitsu at Mach 1830, or massively hypersonic plus. The selfless state cleans Yoriichi's mind and rids Yoriichi's fighting spirit, making him impossible to detect and completely unpredictable. And the see-through world allows Yoriichi to see the person's bone structure, muscles, and blood flow, allowing him to predict when an enemy will attack, and it also makes him see the world happening in slow motion. Overall, Yoriichi scales to multi-city block level, with massively hypersonic plus speeds. I guess it's true, throughout heaven and earth, he alone is the strongest.